Clowns? You're saying clowns?
Like clowns.
But not people that paint
some
their
of
face.
them. Some
oh,
of them
really?
do.
Okay.
I think it's like a thing.
Showtime. The whole world smiles with you.
You can do anything you want.
Why should people see this in the theater on the big screen?
I mean, I mean, that's a crazy question to ask because I think all movies should be seen in the theater on a big screen. But why this in particular? I just think theaters present an immersive quality for a film that is just a better experience. I mean, I know TVs are great and I know people have great sound systems at home, but you're never going to beat the experience in a theater, especially because you have hopefully 200-300 people, 300 strangers around you, and you're going through this shared thing together. And in some ways, that group is part of the movie, that group experience, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. So don't see it on your phone in bed, is what you're saying. See it
well,
at the
you
movie.
can see it on your phone in bed if it's like the third time you're watching it, you have a question about a scene. But when you're really going to experience a movie for the first time, and again, I could talk about my movie, but I'll talk about any movies. It's crazy not to go to the theater and experience it like that.
Totally, yes. So I want to ask you about clowns. What is it about clowns that evokes this like horror element in pop culture? Because I'll tell you, I know several clowns, many clowns, and some of them are kind of annoying, but no one is scary.
So you don't think this is me? Well, maybe you don't know who I really was.
So what is it about pop culture and clowns and just like the human imagination that makes clowns sort of frightening?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know that I ever thought of them as super frightening. I mean, I think Joker is its own thing, but you know, the more interesting question is, you said you know a lot of clowns and none of them are really frightening. How do you know clowns?
I'm a comedian in Los Angeles. It's like the scene here is like infested with clowns.
Clowns? You're saying clowns?
Like clowns.
But not people that paint their face?
Some of
really?
them do.
Okay.
I think it's like a thing. I feel
yeah,
like it's
I don't know
a
when that
scale.
happened. It'd be an interesting thing you can trace back to when it happened that clowns became scary to people.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it was a movie or I don't know if you remember, there was a killer, John Wayne Gacy, who dressed as a clown. Maybe that started it. I don't know if it happened before or after, but that would be a good place to start.
Yeah, I do want. That's a great question. I do wonder if it happened first or it was like he wanted to intentionally
Chicken in
be
the
scared.
egg. Yeah,
exactly. I'm gonna have to look that one up. But in that realm, I feel like this movie has there's a lot of juxtaposition between the childish and the sinister. So can you talk a little bit about why that interests you? So for example, you begin the film with a cartoon of, you know, a traditional style Warner Brothers cartoon, which is, we think of as silly and fun, and then you have this really dark journey we go on. So yeah, can you tell me a little bit about that?
Well, that was a little bit about setting the tone for the movie in two ways. One of the, starting with the animation, was this idea that the movie was made by crazy people, and I thought that was really important, that it feels a little bit like a Looney Tunes movie in general. And the other was a little bit about the idea of entertainment and the corruption of entertainment.
You should see it out there. They're all going crazy for you.
Trials are put on TV and sold as entertainment. A cartoon may have been made about a horrific, you know, killer or act and sold as entertainment. It's all part of the sort of undercurrent of corruption throughout the movie to me. That's, you know.
Totally. And I have one last question.
Oh, okay.
This is a musical. Any sites on Broadway? Any sites set for Broadway?
No sites set for Broadway. No.
Yeah, because for me, it's like I just want to see what like a high school production would do.
Yes,
with,
that would be funny.
The prison scenes. Well, thank you
funny.
so much, truly.
It's okay, baby. Let's give the people what they want.